Alright guys, got out here and got set up in a creek mouth making a drift. Marked some bait, looked like some crappie or perch out here too scattered around. So I'm just dragging some bait, 6 rods out, all sand-T rigs. I've got a white perch on them, got a couple of heads, a couple of fillets. Nice big even split, and I'm just going to make a drag up through here and see what's in here. I've also got a couple of spinning rods down with some minnows on them. See if I can catch some crappie or maybe some white perch. Fish on here or not? Oh, it is a fish. Weird, subtle bite. Did not load it up. This is that new PC Fun Solace X 3000 series reel. Been trying out. Had it about a month. Caught a few fish on it. Haven't got to fully put the drag to the test yet. But definitely I will at some point this spring. A lot of reel, a lot of line. My boat turned back here. I'm drifting. I got a big drift bag out. Wind's not super duper heavy, but I got the big Easterland drift sock out just to slow me down so I ain't got to mess with the trolling motor. But I've got it in the water, so when I'm going slow, get a fish on one side, the boat starts to yaw. I can get her back straight. Now we got here B&M rod, Silver Cat Elites. We fished the ice bowl tournament with these rods. Caught some good fish pre-fishing. We couldn't catch any in the tournament worth a hoot. I think that's the way tournament fishing goes. There's a good eater size blue cat. Yes, sir. Good eater size. AC. AC. About another number 5 or 6. Circle hook there. Good fish. Nice blue cat. Good and healthy. Boom, get it back alive. It's the first one I've caught in a few days. I've been, actually a few weeks. I've been working a bunch and haven't been able to get on the water. Got it on one of these homemade Demon Dragons. Pink. Pink's always my color. Don't know why pink works so good, but it does. And just had a small piece of bait on it. I've just got a little small perch fillet on there. Nothing super big. Got it out. Dragging it behind the boat. This is my middle second rod on this side. Probably got it, I don't know, 100 feet or so. I like my rods when I'm dragging baits about 125, 175 out feet. That way I get a stagger to them. Good angle on the line. Seems to help with hook set. Bam, there's a catfish in the boat. Got one out here amongst all this stuff. It's not exactly loaded with fish from what I can see on the sonar. A lot of smaller fish. Looks like I said earlier, bait fish or crappie. So we'll see what else we can get here. Nothing on the minnow rods yet. I got a feeling we're gonna stick a hook in something. Just getting ready to check bait on my crappie rod, and I think I got a crappie on there. We're doing a little combo fishing today. Okay, nice little crappie I'm dragging. Had one of these down for perch, but I think there's a lot of crappie pulled up in here, staging up to go up in these creeks. Not spawning yet, but they're kind of doing their little staging thing. I ain't been paying attention to this rod either. I caught one a minute ago, didn't even have the camera rolling. I just got it dropped down there. I think if I pay attention, I might be able to actually see them hit. I think this is probably good time, good water to catch some crappie if you want to put the effort into it. Oh no, Mr. Perch. Mr. Super Bait. Super Bait, he hit it like a dadgum crappie. Just a delicate bite. Did not maul on it. We will take him for the bait tank. There we go, guys, covering water here. Picked off a crappie and a perch out here. No catfish yet, so I'm not sure what's going on with them. I'm going to give this a little while longer. Going to pull a little bit further up into the mouth, but I don't have a whole lot of confidence in that there's a whole lot of fish in here. probably give it about maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 more minutes on this pool, then I'm gonna make a decision on what I'm gonna do. All right, looks like we got one going on the corner rod there. Pretty long drag through here since that last bite. Looks like more of the stuff's further out. I may pull and reset, but I'm just gonna pull further up into this creek, see what happens. I said I have not been out here fishing in probably been 3 weeks, and that's left me at a little bit of a disadvantage on knowing what's going on, but it's pretty much normal for anybody who doesn't get to fish all the time. You gotta dial it in and figure it out when you get on the water. So that's what I'm doing. Water's pretty stained. We've had a lot of water up and down here the past few weeks while I hadn't been out here. It's been like flood stage and back down, and it's a small fish, good eater size fish. Small piece of touch. Mud on his head. It's almost like he's going head first into the mud. Usually it's the back end. Nice young blue cat. The future of our fishery right there, folks. Good size to keep if you want to eat. A few. Let him go. That's all I'm fishing there. Nothing super big. I got 2 big baits out. See if they get hit. And then the other ones, I got some smaller stuff, just kind of prospecting, seeing what they're hitting. What we got going on right now, this is the first week of March, and with water temperatures where they're at and daylight being where it's at, we've got catfish and crappie showing up in the same places, and that's kind of out in the deeper water toward the mouths of some of these creeks. So it's a great way to come out here and catch both, or one or the other, depending on who's biting more than the other. What I do is I just try to drift and drag baits. You can anchor up. That'll work too, but just have you some smaller rods with some minnows or some jigs on it, or both, and you can catch crappie. Depending on your lake, you can catch perch. You can probably catch skipjack if you've got those where you're at. But you can also catch catfish. It's kind of a good way, like I said, to double up, double coverage, catch some fish, bend some rods, and keep some kind of action happening. Even if your big catfish aren't biting, you can get on maybe some of these perch and crappie that are biting, depending on where you're at, what you got, and keep some rods bent. Well, folks, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, and here are a couple of more videos that I think you're going to like.